In Taiwan, there's something called Baiyue, or the 100 Peaks. It's a collection of the island's most iconic and demanding mountains, all rising above 3,000 meters. Each one is chosen for its beauty, prominence, and the challenge it presents. For many hikers, completing the Baiyue is a rite of passage. But what if I told you that in the Hehuanshan range of Nantou, you could claim a few of them without breaking a sweat or hauling a full pack? Let's find out. Sitting along the spine of Taiwan's central mountain range, Hehuanshan offers something rare. You can drive one of the highest roads in East Asia, wake up above the clouds, and conquer multiple 3,000-meter peaks in a single day.
Today, I'm doing two. I'm going to catch the sunrise in Shimenshan and then take on the North Peak, the highest peak in the Hehuanshan mountain range. Benjamin, let's go.
To reach Hehuanshan, start by taking the train or high-speed rail to Taichung Station. From there, you can catch a bus to Qingjing Farm for accommodation, or continue onward to Hehuanshan, where multiple trailheads await.
Qingjing is a popular base to stay around here. You'll find plenty of guest houses, shops, and restaurants all around. But if you want to stay closer to the action, there's also Songshui Lodge much further up, which is also right next to East Peak and Shimenshan. But it's a lot more isolated and rooms are really hard to book. So make sure you do your homework and get everything done in advance.
But fair warning, the bus ride to Hehuanshan takes about 4 to 5 hours. And if you're planning to visit multiple peaks, driving is the easiest way by far.
You might be wondering, why choose Shimenshan for the sunrise when there are so many other peaks? Well, first of all, Shimenshan's the easiest, but the view is still spectacular. And second, it only takes about 20 minutes to reach the summit, so that means more sleep for me. Good night.
Morning.
Since sunrise happens before public transport starts running, you'll need to either drive yourself, hire a private driver, or join a tour in advance. From Qingjing, it still takes about an hour to get to the trailhead.
The last bit of warm coffee. It's not even warm anymore. Thank you for the coffee. Oh, this might not be Everest, but it's still 3,000 meters above sea level. So it gets pretty cold. Water, check. Snacks, got 'em. Layers, absolutely. It can get pretty cold up here. Right now, it's about 7 degrees. It's a lot colder than the city down below. Altitude sickness? Meh, maybe I'm just tired. All right, let's go. Wrong way? Oh, all right. Maybe altitude sickness, this way. Is that the sun? Is that the sun peeking through? I think I might need a headlamp. Headlamp, check. All right. Try not to flash the light in the camera.
The trail itself is made up of boardwalks and stone stairs, which makes footing easier to negotiate, especially in the dark.
Is this slippery? Not really. Oh. Wow. Look at all the stars.
Hehuanshan is one of Asia's premier stargazing spots, and in 2019 became Taiwan's first international dark sky park, one of only 3 in all of Asia. Its high altitude, thin and dry air, and minimal light pollution make the night sky here exceptionally clear.
All right, that's enough stargazing. The sun is making its way up. Time to hit the trail and catch the sunrise. Let's go.
This is one of those hikes that seems easy until you've been climbing in the dark for 5 minutes, gasping like an out-of-shape Darth Vader.
I don't know what's going on. Really out of breath. Heart rate at 84. Now something's wrong with the watch. Is that orange? Might need this when we come back. Whew. Feeling the altitude. What do you consider sunrise, where you actually see the sun? Wow, I like this. The roads, the mountains. Ah, everywhere you look, it's just such a nice view. The thin air up here definitely makes things a lot harder. I get out of breath quite easily. But the good news is the summit is in sight. Bad news, it's a race against the sun. Let's get going. I need to hit that summit fast. Oh. Okay. Oh, not much I can say. Oh. Yeah, it's weird. You're out of breath really quick. Oh. But we made it. Whew. We made it to the summit of Shimenshan. Overall, took about 30 minutes. I would say if we didn't stop, maybe we could do it in 20. 360-degree panoramic view. Where's the sunrise? I think the sun is there, somewhere there. Maybe I moved too fast. Maybe the sun's not out yet. I doubt that though. Sunrises are like that, right? It's a little test of luck. One cloud and you don't see it.
The sunrise in the high mountains isn't like what you see in the city. It's not some giant egg yolk popping up all at once. First, the sky slowly brightens, lighting up the sea of clouds and painting the horizon in wild colors. And then, like a true diva, the sun makes its entrance right on cue.
Sun on the face. All right. What an incredible sunrise on one of Taiwan's 100 peaks. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Just kidding. I've always been attracted to one of Hehuanshan's tallest peaks, the North Peak. Many friends keep sending me pictures and having stories and posts online. I've always been jealous of that. and it's always made me have that itch. We gotta do it.
It's steeper, wilder, and every rock seems to carry history. Shimenshan was just a warm-up. North Peak is where the real thrill begins. Follow me.
Remember that orange that we found earlier? That would hit the spot right now. Oh, here we are. Is it good to go? Someone's shaking their head. South African honey mandarin. After a sunrise. This looks like a sun, right? Ah, it's good. Try it. That's good, right? That's good stuff. From South Africa, what do you think? Thank you. Thank you to the Shimenshan gods and hikers. That's a good blessing. Let's go. They look so romantic. South Africa doesn't have this. South Africa usually gets it done during the wedding. During the wedding, yeah. 恭喜! All right, job done. Gave our blessings. If you head into Hehuanshan's North Peak, like I am, your first stop is right here, Hehuanshan Service Station, situated in Xiaofengkou. Let's go take a look.
Inside the service center, you can ask about anything hiking related. The staff here are all professional, helpful, and happy to assist.
有关合欢山跟北峰的资讯，所以这里最容易出错的点，可能就是水袋不够，或者是
最容易出错的点是睡眠不足。
睡眠不足
的话，其实
睡眠不足会怎样？
因为你如果睡眠不足的话，你容易高山症。
所以血氧太低。
哎，对，高山症就是血氧
太低，是。所以我很有可能一直走，然后越来越喘，导致高山症发作。
因为你如果喘起来的话，那你就是代表你氧气又不够了。
哦，
对，你有好转，那你就慢慢往上走没关系。如果你觉得你没有好转，甚至越来越恶化，你就往山下走，不要再爬。
好，知道了，谢谢。好，那祝我好运。
好运，
拜拜。
At the service center, there's a small shop selling hot food, water, and even oxygen canisters. They proudly call themselves the highest lunchbox shop in Taiwan.
Cash only. You know what? Being this high up in the mountains to get a fresh fried chicken, I can't complain. Proteins, fats. Fuel up before the hike.
The trailhead's about a 10-minute walk past the service station.
Wow, that's quite the view, huh? Way above the clouds. So from Hehuan North Peak Trailhead, which is where we are, to the reflect sheet, which is our first major destination, then to Hehuan North Peak, so that's a total of 90 minutes. This first stretch, that's pretty steep. It does get a little bit rough. So, take a deep breath. Let's go. Set those GPSs. I heard some people got lost up here. Let's go.
Hiking at 3,000 meters takes more out of you. Your pace slows, your breathing gets heavier.
Pretty out of breath. On the first 80 meters. Oh, nice, huh? The air. Oh, sorry, my nose is blocked. No, I can't do a clean one. Anyway, it's cold up here. All right, I think we got what we need. Let's go. Let's go back. That's a wrap. Let's continue. This could be slippery. Oh, wow. Watch your step.
The surface of Henhuanshan features unique layered rock formations, primarily composed of loose slate, shaped by active geology and constant weathering. As part of Taiwan's young and fast-rising central mountain range, It's a living product of tectonic collision, still shifting, still growing.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Ingo, that was hard.
Don't underestimate the arrow bamboo and alpine rhododendron branches. They grow low and tough in this harsh climate. The bamboo roots can snag your feet, and those seemingly thin branches, try bumping into one. You'll see.
All right. See this steep rock slope? This might look rough, but it's really like walking steps. As long as you pay attention to your footing, you'll be fine. And also, if it gets really steep, you'll find ropes to help you out. Let's go. After this first little stretch, it's pretty hot. If the wind picks up and the rain picks up, at least I have an outer shell. Forgot to tell everyone, brought my oxygen, in case you're wondering what's that white bottle. And while we're at it, quick hydration, stay hydrated, altitude sickness, you know? Hoi. Point two in. That's prickly. I thought it was soft. It looks soft, but if you go against it, you puncture your skin. Does it smell good? It smells like nothing. Wow, what is this? Hey, look what I found. Do I go cowboy? Or do I go city boy? I haven't brought my little heat up bags. No need. Sip of water along the way, keep the altitude sickness away. Ah, that's a good one.
Around the midway point, the trail opens up to sweeping valley views. From here on, the path stays clear and manageable. No tricky or dangerous sections to worry about.
Oh. Ah, nice. So after about the 500-meter mark, the trail kind of splits into two. The main path is steps, which can wear your legs out. The alternate path, slightly more flat, but it can also take longer. So listen to your breath, think about what style of a hike you want to do, and move forward. I'm going off-road. See that summit up ahead? Looks like we're almost there, right? Nope, not at all. The real summit is still much further ahead. That's what we call a false peak. But hey, we've already come this far. No turning back now. Let's keep going. The definition of beauty, rarity and exotic. You don't see that every day. $1.1K.
Up ahead, you'll see a giant silver panel like a billboard with nothing on it. That's the landmark that signals you're near Hehuanshan's North Peak.
Yo, what is that? Is that a giant billboard? 3,000 meters above sea level? Why? There's no logos, there's no restaurants, there's nothing up here. I wonder what it is. Let's go check it out.
Turns out, it's not for ads, it's a telecommunications reflector. It helps bounce signals around these rugged slopes for better reception. As a prominent landmark, it helps hikers confirm they're on the right track, especially as they near the summit.
All right, let's test it, shall we? What do you know? Full reception. I guess you could probably stream a full episode of City Escape, maybe even in 4K up here. How about that, huh? Deep in the mountains, 3,000 meters above sea level, full reception. Watch a city, watch a show about hiking while you're hiking. Welcome to Taiwan. Time to layer up. Look at the wind. Ah. I'll put City Escape and then my Instagram's QR code. Let's do it.
From here on, the trail flattens out. The field opens up, the view expands, and the final stretch feels a lot easier.
Oh. 1.8K in. Definitely get out of breath. A lot easier up here. And your muscles, huh? Your muscles cramp up quicker. Oh. I think we're almost there. Woo! Oh, the altitude gets you. Is this it? I think we've made it. I see the sign. I see the sign. Yes! Hehuan North Peak, baby. We are there. Yes! All right.
From the summit of Hehuanshan North Peak, you're treated to a sweeping, near 360-degree panorama of Taiwan's most iconic peaks.
So
You learn your lesson of layering, what kind of clothes to bring, equipment, water, oxygen tanks. This is a good beginner entry level for your first Baiyue. This is a good one. And you feel good and safe coming up here because there's quite a lot of people also coming up to the North Peak. So you feel safe, even if you were to come by yourself. You know that help is always nearby. So great first experience for a Baiyue. And the sense of joy you get up here. Yeah, it's good, it's great. Oh, what a spot. What a view. Waking up early this morning, we weren't just able to catch the sunrise at Shimenshan, but it still gave us enough time to come and attack the North Peak, which gives us 2 Baiyue peaks in one day. The good news is we have a little bit of time to take a little bit of a break.
I kind of feel sad to wrap up this trip. Hehuanshan has so much more I haven't even touched yet, but that just means I'll definitely be coming back to explore more soon. So here's to more trails, more discoveries, and the endless stories that the mountains of Taiwan hold. Until our next escape, keep exploring and cherishing these moments of freedom and connection with nature. Peace out.